Ah, what's going on? This week, I've got lots of things I want to tell you about. I want to tell you about my gig on the weekend and how much money we raised for cancer, which is really cool. Something I'm very proud of. I also want to tell you about my absolute stuff up this morning, or what I actually at about 2 a.m. This morning before I went to bed. About some videos. Also, the winner of the Lachy Doley mug too, which I said I would give away if you guys shared my little mini doco last week. And a lot of you guys did that, so thank you very, very much for that. And I'm going to mix in a little story as well from... it was back in 2008 when I was on the road with Powderfinger and those Powderfinger and Silverchair. If you're not from Australia, you might not know who they are, but they're a couple of Australia's biggest bands ever. And they were both in full flight when I was playing with Powderfinger back then in 2008. Yeah, and then a very special little announcement at the very end. All right, so last Saturday, flew down to Adelaide and for the cancer benefit gig, and it was a really, really, really special night. It was packed at a venue I hadn't played before called the German Club in Adelaide, and yeah, really cool venue, great PA, great room, and it was an amazing night. I had someone who was a bit of a mentor for me when I was a kid, Chris Finnan, guitar player in Adelaide. He's a bit of a legend. He came down, and him and Phil Manning, who was in that Australian blues band Chain, they kind of did a set together before I went on. There was also another band called Mojo Dingo as well, and they were really cool as well. So it was a big night of music, and it was great value for anyone who came down. And the whole night raised $5,800. So that is really something. Something for all of us to be proud of. So yeah, absolutely stoked about that. Had no idea how many people were going to come down, and it was really interesting because it was a lot of faces there that I hadn't seen before. So it was also great to be able to play to a whole bunch of people I hadn't played in front of before. So that was really, really cool. Alrighty. So yeah, Adelaide. I had a few comments about the keyboard I was using because I did end up flying down in the end. I couldn't use my Hammond C3. But Evan from a band called Lazy Eye, he offered to hire me his his Nord C2D, and he also had an 860 too, which was kind of cool. So I wouldn't say it was my ideal sound, but yeah, it was definitely very usable. And through my tube driver pedal and other things, it sounded fine. It was a great night, and of course I flew my Whammy Clav down, which I hate doing, but I have to. I've got no other choice. And it's 5 layers of bubble wrap. Oh man, there's so many people joining here. I'm just going to do a shout out to a few. Hey, Mark Van Stockham, awesome photographer in Holland. Hopefully I'll be seeing you, mate, when in a month's time. Armand, Mark, all you legends, people from all around the world. Dean, how are you? Hey, how's it going? Since Hayer's on board, I've got to mention again, like I did last week, that the Mahalia Barnes and the Soulmates album has just been released. I think it came out on Apple Music and Spotify and all that a week ago, but now I'm not absolutely 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it's available in all the usual places now. And of course, you can always go over to Hayer's website or her Facebook page and find out exactly if you want to get physical copies. and how best to get a hold of them. But that's an album that I'm really, really, really proud of. Awesome bunch of musicians. It's like a bit of a family, really. Hay is an incredible singer. Her husband Ben on bass. Dave Hibbard, who used to be in the Hands, on drums. My brother playing as well. We're sharing all the keyboard duties. And of course we had the legendary blues guitar player Kirk Fletcher, who you may know from the Fabulous Thunderbirds. He was also on the album, so it was a real thrill to be able to do that. So that's out now. It's only just come out, so make sure you hunt that down and grab a copy. All right, now where was I? Okay, yes. So this morning I totally stuffed up my big email out to everyone. Me and technology, I'm usually pretty good, but 80% of the time, pick something up. It's usually some very small mistake. But anyway, I got it wrong. I recently set up the new T-shirt, Lachy Doley T-shirts with Amazon merch, and I was absolutely certain that Amazon shipped worldwide, and they do. But this particular brand of Amazon, this particular sect Amazon merch, only ships to the US. Because what they do is I upload the artwork and they print on demand. So whenever someone orders it, they print it up and send it out. But that little arm of Amazon is only for the US. So I'm really sorry for all those people who messaged back saying they couldn't grab one. Hopefully you got the email that I sent after that, giving it an alternate website that does exactly the same thing called Teespring, and the t-shirt's up there now, so if anyone wants to go over there, it's just Teespring, T-E-E, spring, like a spring, .com/LachyT, L-A-C-H-Y-T. Yeah, so teespring.com/LachyT if you want to get it from outside the US. If you want to get it from inside the US, it's just LachyDoley.com/P t-shirt. P I put there for premium because it's good quality. All right, please go over and grab that. They're only going to be available for 7 days, so it's just this week you can get a hold of the Lachy t-shirt. It's just the it's in fact that logo there, the logo that's on the mug. Yeah, just on a t-shirt, so you can get in lots of colors, lots of sizes. Get to it. All right. Okay, so other things this week. I'm not sure if you saw, but I put out a new version of Still in Love. When I say new, it just means you guys haven't seen it yet. It's from the Boss Howl in the Netherlands last year, September 1st, and yeah, I was just going through the videos of that night. I've put a lot of that out already, but yeah, that was I think one of our best performances of that song. And we've done a lot of performances of that song. And yeah, it was really great to be able to capture that. And that's up on YouTube and Facebook too. If you're not on YouTube, go over and check it out there and subscribe. But you can also find it on Facebook. It's just a little bit harder to search for sometimes. If you go into my feed and scroll down, you'll find it, no problem. Woohoo! All right. Well. What did I do with the winners? Yes. All right. The winner of the mug. I shouldn't have said winners because there's only one mug. The winner is Wade Springfield. How you going, Wade? I've got this mug. Please contact me. In fact, don't worry about that. I'll contact you and get your address, and I'm going to send you this beautiful little Lachy Doley mug straight out to you. There's only 3 in the world at the moment. I can't promise I'm not going to make any more. Anyway, so congratulations, Wade. I'm going to send that one out to you. What else has been going on this week in this secret, or should I say not so secret world? Let's check on my notes here. Yeah, so the other thing I wanted to mention was also that I'm going to start hacking into my my other clav. I managed to get a clav, was it about 6 years ago, another clav off Gumtree, which is similar to Craigslist and all that sort of stuff. Another one that was in good condition, but you know, just needed new strings, new rubbers, needed the whole thing. And I've just had that sitting at home, not doing anything for a long time. So yeah, look out for some videos of me. I'm gonna bring it upstairs here and I'm gonna start working on it, start cleaning it up and try and make it look really nice and get the new old whammy bar, the original from Buddy Castle. It's really something when you look at it like this, isn't it? You see the teeth? That's where all the strings get hooked onto. So I don't know if I can really make much sense of this. So these bits here that I'm spinning, they will bolt onto the clav. And then if you can see I'll do it this way so you can see it better. So imagine these strings are going up and around here. So I push this down and the whole thing rolls over and stretches the strings like that. Anyway, so that's the mechanism. One is an original from Buddy Castle himself that I managed to pick up in LA when I was there a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, so that's going to be an interesting range of videos, and I really hope I don't stuff it up. I'm going to have to be very, very careful. At least I've got my other clav to really be able to look and see how it's all done. But I'm probably going to need to get a little bit of advice on how to do it. Ken Fisher, how are you, man? Hey, Billy, how you going? Kieran, happy birthday. Hey, Peter, I'll be seeing you soon in Germany. Frank, thanks for doing the sound on Saturday, man. It sounded unreal. Cheers, Rick. Yeah, alrighty. So, story of the week. I'm trying to incorporate a couple of little stories into these crazy live streams. So I thought about one, totally ridiculous one. So as I was saying, I was touring with Powderfinger and Silverchair, and part of a huge tour, 2-month tour, all like, it was a big double bill. All the venues were about 10,000 people, and we were traveling, I think we're at Townsville Airport going to like Rockhampton or something. This is in northern Queensland, Australia. But it was a small plane. It was starting to do some regional ones on sort of big ovals and stuff. And it was like a 40-seater plane, propellers, and going through security. So it's about, yeah, so pretty much it held the entire entourage of the tour. I don't think there was anyone else on this plane other than people from the tour. And going through security, got my bag on my back, you know, take out the computer, all that sort of stuff. Go through, do that business. That goes through fine. Look at my band, and the guy goes, excuse me, sir. A little explosive swab of the bag and your shoes and belt and stuff. So he gets his little thing out, and you know, he does the swab on my jacket, you know, my belt, my shoes, inside the bag, blah 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 blah. Puts it in the little machine. Boop 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 boop. Yeah, sure enough, it goes off. It's found a trace of something. I don't know what. Still don't know what it was. And he's like, "Oh, don't worry, sir. You know, this happens from time to time. It should be fine. We'll just do another one, and we just need to do 2 more. Once you do 2 clean ones, you're fine to keep going and board the plane." So he gets his little swab, does the same thing on the belt, the shoes, the jacket, the bag, puts it in the machine. Good as gold. He's like, all right, well, we just have to do 1 more, and if that one's fine, then you're good to go. All right. So he gets his another swab. Belt, shoes, jacket, bag, puts it in there. Boop, 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 boop. Goes off again. So basically this means now they have to get my luggage off the plane and check the luggage. So by this point, both bands are on the plane. The whole crew, all the production crew, all the managers, everything, they're all on board this plane. And I'm holding them up. So they take me into a little room and I wait there for them to get the luggage off. And it was a big suitcase, it was a big black suitcase that I had. And they're going through the stuff, and I won't worry about that then. Yeah, so it was a long time, and he's walking me out to the plane, and I remember this. He was, don't worry about it. It does actually happen fairly often. It's all cool. And then he started telling me about Prince and how Prince had come through the airport about a year ago and was talking about the machines to him, and Prince was like, "So, is there a way I could possibly use this to test for drugs? I'd like to be able to test my band for drugs. I'd like to be able to make sure that none of them are using drugs." I just thought that was hilarious, actually going to the point of wanting to test your band if they're taking drugs or not. But yeah, I don't know, fair enough. Anyway, I thought that was pretty funny. But after that, I did something really, really, really stupid. And I do not suggest doing this at any point on a plane or at an airport. When I finally got into the plane, like it had been 45 minutes at least, everyone just threw their arms up in the air and were like, "Yeah!" And I was like, oh, it was so embarrassing that I foolishly just like screamed out. I don't even know if I want to say it on this broadcast, because it's just such a ridiculous thing to say. But basically, I screamed out to the world that I was a DERRORIST really loudly on an aeroplane. The most ridiculous thing you could ever say. And the guy just leaned over to me and he just went, "Oh, you do not say that on an aeroplane." Anyway, yeah, that's my story. And luckily he didn't drag me off and kick me off, which I think he was probably meant to do by law from saying something as stupid as that. I don't know what it was. I think it was just the excitement of everyone going cheering when I got on the plane, and oh, I don't know. I cannot actually fathom how I said that. I mean, I don't think I'm that stupid, but apparently I was that stupid. Anyway, there you go. There's another little interesting insight into my idiocy. And on that note, I should be getting a lot wiser, because it's my birthday on Saturday. I'm going to be turning 40 on Saturday. April the 21st. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I cannot even fathom the idea of turning 40. Like, I'm officially old now. There's no question about it. Old. There's no sort of, oh, yeah, just in my 30s and hoping people think I'm in my early 30s. It's like, I'm 40. 40. Yeah. Yeah, you're old, man. That's right. Anyway, I don't feel it, and I'm still loving what I'm doing and playing music, and I still think I'm getting better. So I don't know. I thought you were just meant to get a bit shitter as the years went on, but I feel like I'm getting better still and improving at everything. So hopefully I can keep that going. Anyway, yeah. Whew. 40 years old on Saturday, so send me a little message and I'll reply to you at some point because I think I'll be getting a few of them. Awesome. I hope you enjoyed this little secret world. This is actually episode 11. So thanks so much for tuning in and letting me tell you about what crazy stuff is going on in my world. Congratulations again to Wade for winning the mug. I'm going to send that out. And thanks everyone for joining in. I can see all the people right here making comments, and a lot of people that I have spoken to a lot before, so it's good to see you all there. All right, Thanks very much, and see you soon.